Hey guys, before we get into today's very exciting and very requested video, this video is sponsored by Star Stable. This month is extra exciting in Star Stable because you can hop on a hot air balloon and go up to Cloud Kingdom because the gates are open. And they're only open from June 7th to July 7th, so not only are the festivities happening up with Micah in the Cloud Kingdom, they're happening down in Earth too at Fort Pinta. There are super cute new horses you can buy in Cloud Kingdom, and of course, I bought both of them. And you can show your true colors by buying a new colorful tack set or some awesome colorful riding clothes. But Dark Rider Katya has come back to the Cloud Kingdom to try and wipe away all the colors. So, in order to help Micah, you have to go up there, run the rainbow races, and try and get all of the colors back. Not only did she go up to Cloud Kingdom, she also went to the beach in Fort Pinta and froze it. So, in order to help Fort Pinta, you have to run these icy races to try and beat Katya down there as well. So, you need to log on, help Micah get the colors back in Cloud Kingdom, and help unfreeze the beach so all the festivities can continue. They really need your help. Star Stable is a game you can download onto your computer or play on iOS. It is a multiplayer game, so you and your friends can fly up and do the rainbow races or help run the icy races to get rid of the ice on the beach. It is a super fun time high in the sky or down on the beach, so make sure you log in and play. I have a link for y'all down in my description to get 7 days free as a Star Rider so you can join in all the fun this month. Thank you to Star Stable for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into the trailer tour. Hi, I'm Sadie and I got a new horse trailer, so let's go inside. Welcome to the living quarters. Up here above the gooseneck, we have a full-size bed and a TV. Alright, that is all for this room, so let's go into the main room. Coming right down the stairs from the bed, we have this cute little chair that is the home for this super cute little pillow that has Kite's brand on it. I think it's super sweet, and I love having it down here. The chair also has cute little footstool for your feet. Right across from that chair, we have a full couch. It has some cute throw pillows on it and this blanket, a little kind of bar back here to set stuff on, and it pulls out to also be a bed. So this is where I sleep most of the time when we're out rodeoing. So it'll pull right out into a bed, which is so nice and really is space efficient, and it's a pretty nice sized bed if I do say so myself. Next, we have the kitchen. It's kind of right next to the couch. You can just get up and walk right in here. We have a full sink, a stovetop, a microwave, and some cabinets to store all of our stuff like food, plates, everything. And then under here, we also have some more cabinets coming right across from the kitchen. We have the fridge and freezer. So the freezer is on top, and then the fridge is nice and big on the bottom. So, we keep waters in there, food like normal people keep in their fridges. And then up above here is some more cabinet space. If we continue walking, that leads us into the bathroom. As you can see, it is a nice, easy sliding door to get in here. Walking right in here, you can see there's another sink and a big mirror for you to be able to look in, while you're doing your makeup or brushing your teeth or just walking in here. And the mirror also doubles as a cabinet. Across from the sink and the mirror, we have a shower. Right next to the shower, we have our closet space where I hang all of my rodeo shirts, my jeans, and everything. So we have closet space on top, and you can also open the bottom for even more space. Now let's move on to where the horses go. As you can see, the trailer is a side load with a super nice ramp, but not only is it a side load, it is a reverse load. So instead of the horses loading up from the back to the front, they load up from the front to the back, so their noses are facing away from the driver, where traditionally they face towards the truck. As you can see, we have a nice big ramp for them to load on, but we also have 2 doors we can open, which allows for a ton of space when it comes to loading and unloading, which kind of makes them feel less trapped and a little more open. And for Chester right now, you can put the divider back for this stall covering the first stall and have a butt strap that connects right here in the middle. So it gives him a ton of space when riding. We also have cushioned floors. These are not the original trailer floors, but there was an added cushion floor to make it extra comfy when we haul. Let's check out the inside. Alright, so in here you can see we have nice big padded dividers. They go way up, but they can see each other through the bars. Every horse has a manger where they can put some snacks and get their head down, so they have way more room than, if you saw my last trailer. So they have this whole space just for their head, and the rest of their body can fit very comfortably in here, and the sides of the dividers are padded to make it a lot more comfortable. Every spot has 2 rings, so you can see here I have Chester's hay bag hung because we did just go run at a horse show. Go watch that vlog, it's up. And so I can use both of those rings to hang him up, make it very nice and flat and easy for him to eat out of, and every spot has a nice window that you can put down and have the bars, which we typically do when we drive to allow for more airflow. In here we also have vents on the top, so that also allows for extra airflow. We can pull them to where they're not open when it's, really cold, but especially right now in the summer, it's nice to be able to pull that back and get some air flowing in from the top as well. Every spot also has a window directly to behind them. We like to open those up to allow more airflow. It is really hot right now where we live, and we have a stud wall, which is the last wall by the tack room. Normally in a trailer it would be the first stall, but for us it is the last stall because they do load in this way instead of the other way. Here we have the ladder to get into the hay pod, and we also have a water tank up there. Now for my favorite part of literally this whole trailer is the big back tack room. If you've been following me, I love my tack, and you're about to see some of it. And actually this was my only request when we were trailer shopping. This trailer is not new, but it is new to us. That was really all I wanted, was the big back tack. I was not picky about anything else. If I could sleep in it, great. I just wanted the big back tack, and I've actually grown to love the reverse load. I wasn't exactly sure if I would like it or not, but I do. So let's get into the tack room. Just from where you are right now, you can see how big this thing is. There is so much space, and I just love it so much. So I'm going to give you a little tour around my tack room. Up on this side where there are a lot of hooks, I have a lot of my breast collars. A lot of my tack that I ride in is at the barn in my tiny bumper pool right now, but I'll show you what I have in here right now. So I have all breast collars up here on these hooks, and one of my helmets hiding behind that saddle. So I have 3 Hot Head Stalls breast collars, 1 Master Saddle breast collar, and 1 Dazzle Rock breast collar, and a lone Troxel helmet up here. Moving down, it's a little bit more miscellaneous. I have a Hot Head Stalls halter that I'm not using right now, and we have this bag full of electrolytes and all that good stuff. You can see a water jug. Even though we have a water tank, we like to keep a little extra water with us just in case anything were to happen, especially when you're traveling. In here is this little backpack, and I really don't know what's in it. And some muck boots just in case we need them. Here is the gas tank for the generator. It does sit inside the tack room, and we have this bicycle lock for whenever I get tack stalls at shows, so none of you steal my stuff. So that's pretty much all for over here. Normally I would have my boot bag and grooming bag in this area, but it is at the barn right now. Down here we have the bin that we keep the horse feed in when we travel. So we'll either put feed bags in here or just loose feed. So that stays down here kind of under the saddle rack. Over here on these hooks, I have 2 Troxel helmets. I have my blue one and my black one. I have 2 Lycra hoods, mostly for in the winter, and they keep their hair looking good. I have my Dazzle Rock headstall, Chester's running bit, Chester's running tie-down strap, and Chester's halter with his name on it. I don't use it a ton because I want it to keep looking good. This area is a little more miscellaneous. I have 2 feed pans because whenever we travel, I feed them out of a feed pan. I prefer that they eat off the ground, usually a hay bag. And I also have the saddle rack in here, you know, to pop up and set if I do have a tack stall, like I mentioned. And then this old boot bag that I might be getting rid of. I don't know. I've had it for a long time, and now I have my new one. So I don't know, but it does currently still have some boots in it. Way in the back here, we have Chester's winter blanket just hanging up in here, kind of storing it. And underneath that, we just have some fly masks, because I always trailer in a fly mask, so I like to have some extras in here. Moving on to the nice big saddle rack. It has 4 spots for 4 saddles. At the very top, I have the saddle I won at the Arkansas Elite Finals. Right below it, I have my old saddle, and typically my new saddle is on this spot, but again, it is at the barn. I do really like all the space for all the saddles, and the bottom one is not right on the floor like most trailers. My old trailer, it's right at the floor, so I mean, you can't really put a saddle on it, but this one you have plenty of space. Over here we have a saddle pad rack, and these are on both doors. I only have 1 saddle pad in here, but I can fit 4 saddle pads on this rack, and it unclips, so I have very easy access when I need them. Down in kind of the little, there's a little spot to put stuff right at the bottom of the door. So right now I have some fly spray and some antiseptic in here. So I'm going to go show you what I have in the other door real quick. In this door we have some more miscellaneous items, kind of like in the other one. I don't have a saddle pad on the saddle pad rack, but I have 4 other spots for them over here. Same thing. But down in here I have a salt block. You know, Chester likes to lick those a lot. I have some bags in case I need to make feed bags. And I have this little thing that we hang the buckets in when they're tied to the trailer so they don't scratch the side of the trailer while the horses are drinking if we leave them hung up. That is all for my giant, lovely back tack. Over on the side of the trailer where the horses' heads go, we have an entrance into the stud wall, which is a great place to store things. And we have these little storage compartments all along the side, which help make everything not cluttered. Usually if we would put it in the tack room, but it doesn't really belong in the tack room, we can now put it over here. Right over here is where we fill up the gas to the generator, and there's our bump out. You can see it from the outside. Our trailer also has an air hitch, which helps absorb shock and again make the ride a lot smoother for the horses. And that's our trailer. Thanks for coming with me along this tour. I know it was super requested, so I'm glad y'all really wanted to see this. I hope you enjoyed my little tour, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Don't forget to check out my Star Stable link in the description, and another big thank you to Star Stable for sponsoring today's video.